Hi, this is Sandy with ASC2. Is there anything more comforting than French onion soup? You may not think that you could make it for just one or two, but I'll teach you a secret on how to do it. All you need is a large pan, some onions, salt, and melted butter, and of course, time. But nowadays, don't we all just have a little time? The basis of French onion soup is caramelized onions. Don't fret if you've never caramelized an onion. It's a simple affair. Start by peeling your onions. Now you're going to want to uniformly slice your onions. I use this great little mandolin, and then you're going to want to be sure to get like a microplane cut-resistant glove. It's kind of made out of a wire mesh, and it'll keep you from ending up in the emergency room. So now just thinly slice all of your onions. Now we're going to take our sliced onions and put them in a large pan with 6 tablespoons of melted butter. And we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and that's going to help them sweat when we cover them. We're going to give them a big stir, and then we're going to cover it and put it on the stove at medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes, just until they're translucent and cooked through and they've released their liquid. Here are our onions at the start, and here they are after we've let them sweat for 10 to 15 minutes over medium heat, stirring occasionally. Add a half teaspoon sugar to help with the caramelization process. Give a big stir and cook over medium to medium-low heat for about 30 to 40 minutes. And here we are after 40 minutes. My kitchen smells amazing. So if you don't want to make a big batch of French onion soup, what you're going to do is take a 1/4 cup of your cooled caramelized onions and put them in Ziploc bags. You can seal those up, and you can either pop them in the fridge or you can freeze them for later. Now that you've caramelized your onions, making French onion soup for one couldn't be easier. Now you're going to add your 1/4 cup of caramelized onions to a pot. Add 1.5 tablespoons of dry sherry, a half teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, a sprinkle of dried thyme, 1/2 of a small bay leaf, and a couple grinds of pepper. And you're going to give that a stir. Then you're going to add your beef broth. One of my personal favorites is Better Than Bouillon beef base. It's a great way to make beef broth. They make chicken base also, and vegetable base, and that way you can always have it in your refrigerator and you can just make whatever you need. So pour in your beef broth, and then we're going to put this on the stove for a simmer for about, anywhere for like about 10 minutes. While your soup's simmering, you want to prepare your toast. You want to start with 2 slices of baguette. I actually slice up a baguette and then put it in a Ziploc bag and keep that in my freezer. Next, you're going to top each bread slice with just a teeny bit of Dijon mustard and give that a spread. And then you're going to put in a grind of pepper, and you're going to add a tablespoon of grated cheese. I love Gruyere or Jarlsberg just because it melts really well, but you could really use almost any kind of cheese you want. And make sure that you go definitely over the sides of the bread so that it gets nice and bubbly. After 10 minutes, you want to taste the soup for seasoning. You might want to add a little pinch of salt and a little bit more of pepper. Oh, it looks so good. All right, we're going to simmer this for another 10 minutes. 4 minutes under the broiler, and look at those croûtes. After 20 minutes, you've just got a gorgeous onion soup. Ladle the soup into a bowl and top with your croûtes. How about that? In less than 20 minutes, you've got the perfect bowl of French onion soup for one. Enjoy!